with Darkest Nightmare just ahead. This is Nxtv, our go-home show. We want to welcome you guys to the Tampa Bay Center. Let's get ready for some action.
Penetrate all the simple minds. They adore what a ball, how they stand in line. Dilate, oh, what's my drug of choice? It's okay when they pay, they say I got the voice. Look at this, a motherfucker is a millionaire. Realize it's a mask that you wear. Violate, such a simple plan. Turn me on, it's the dead man, yeah! I want it, I need it to make a man, yeah! I love it, a fucking rock star, yeah! I want it, I need it to make a man, yeah! I love it, a fucking rock
star! Welcome to the show. Hey, I did not mean for that to rhyme, man. But yeah, boy, it's JJ Strong and Gorgon. We up in the building. What's going on, G? Oh my goodness, I'm excited about tonight. This is going to be a huge night. A night that I've definitely been looking forward to, of course. We have the Women's Championship to be decided. And, you know, many people have not had the pleasure of seeing Shannon versus Tosha Van Dana, but I think that we're in for quite a treat. And you know, Shannon's a different Shannon than she was way back in the days when this thing first started. So it's going to be very interesting. But what we have right here and right now is the first time Cassius Ohno is gracing us with his presence. A lot of y'all like, what the heck is going on? Why is he here? But you know, a lot of y'all know how we roll. The story here, man, is actually something that took place backstage. You know, Cassius Ohno got into that man right there, Maniao's face, and said, hey, you know, you're around here calling yourself the knockout artist. Well, let's just see if that's so right here today. You can feel it in the air. Everybody is looking forward to NXTV's next event. And I, for one, am very excited about it, as here comes Maniao. AOA trained, man, we say it all the time. I mean, you know, this guy's always pulling out some kind of move that, you know, we haven't seen before, or we haven't seen him do. And, you know, I really enjoy watching him here, but in my opinion, Gorgon, this is probably going to be Maniao's biggest challenge yet right here. Oh, perhaps. I mean, he's definitely giving up size. And when I heard that this match was booked, that's the first thing that came to mind. That's a good point, man. You know, thinking back, you know, he's pretty much faced people his size. You know, and he's definitely given up a significant amount of size here, but man, this guy's ripped to shreds. And there you see Ohno with the first points there. And oh my, well, he calls himself the knockout artist, and look at this. Ohno finds himself holding his face in the early going. It is a tall order for Maniao to chop down, but perhaps it could be done, because one thing that we have not pointed out is that Maniao does have speed. And look at the quick knee strikes there, and then the elbow strikes. Maniao in full control. And look at this, goes out after Ohno. I think that he's caught Ohno off guard at this point. You know, I mean, he's looking really sluggish. And look at this. Tried to kick Ohno's head off, but he got a duck down there. As this crowd comes alive, Nice block. Kick to the side there. And look at this now, into the corner. Oh, man. Elbow to the chest. And a forearm. And what is this now? Oh! My gosh! What a quick strike! And I thought that was going to be it there. I mean, it was so sudden. You know, as we said before, moves that we've never seen him do is now, look at this. Oh no. Finds himself in a precarious position. And Maniau coming off the top with a knee strike. And he just continues to just take control of this matchup. And look at that, it just goes for the pin. And the second time was a charm for that kick right to the side of the head. Maniau continues to win. Look at that, JJ. I mean, you know, he had this guy staggering around since the bell. And check it out. That might have been the second one. Let's count along. 1, 2, 3. It was a done deal with Maniau. I mean, he really showed up. Ono here. There's no one like him on the roster. What a very exciting time it is in NXTV, seeing the rookies climb. And you know, eventually, this will all boil over. Big congratulations to Maniau, man.
Mrs. Wilcox?
What in the hell are you doing over here in my presence? I told you I never wanted to see you until I had to fight you.
I'm sorry, Miss Wilcox.
Sorry nothing. You said sorry last time. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say to me, Carolyn Amber. You and me are through with. What don't you get?
I don't have anybody else. I'm all alone.
Get over it. What do you think I've been dealing with my whole life? Time after time, I've been embarrassed. And I told you that that was a real big important match to me. And not once, but twice, you failed me. You just a big old giant for nothing piece of crap. And you're gonna get exactly what you deserve. Hell, if Tasha Van Dana can destroy you, so can I. And I don't have to depend on you to come out here and represent for me. I'll represent for myself. I should have known the whole time that getting behind you was the waste of my time. Yeah, you go ahead and do all that right now. Fact is, you've just now brought out a very dark side of me. And it will be your darkest nightmare. Don't you forget, Carolyn. I know your secrets. Now get out of here!
MTV's The Blame Game, where broken up couples go on trial to find out whose fault it really was.
Adam's been living underground with his parents since 1962.
Well, what did you wish for, son?
I wish that I could meet a girl.
Now, women everywhere will see what they've been missing.
Ladies first, Troy.
Go on, Romeo. Who's the hum?
Brendan Fraser, Alicia
Are we
Silverstone.
getting hot?
Yes. Blast from the Past, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 12th.
At the Academy of Art College San Francisco, we say, learn to do what you love for a living. Our job placement office has never before had so many employers seeking trained artists and designers. To learn more about design career opportunities, call us today.
For red, dry eyes, try Clear Eyes. It removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize.
Wow.
The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Flat TV from Philips.
Akira. What? Hey, I'm Latoya. I beat you last. You trying to be funny? Cause don't think that I won't beat you down. Every dog have his day now and again. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. I think that people kind of, got this weird assumption that maybe it was a fluke or something. That's because it was. Akira, we went at it like tooth and nail. You gotta admit, I pushed you to your limit. I ain't gotta admit jack. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to approach you, because I was thinking I could give you a rematch. Good, let's do it. But this time I don't want your bust-ass boyfriend out there. Alright, you got it. No shirt off. Just me and you. Well, let's go. Now? Right now. I'm not even dressed. You said you wanted to go. Let's go. Play my music, Chief.
Oh man, well just like that, Gorgon. Oh my goodness. Akira Ray does whatever she wants to around these parts, apparently. And she's about to she's about to go one-on-one up against Latoya Lauren. Akira don't take losses too well, man. And she is prepared to get down to it. She say, hey, Toya, you're not in your ring gear, you're not ready. That don't matter to me, man. You say you want to give me the match, let's go right here, right now. And I guess that's what we got here. Well, imagine Victoria trying to tell Akira Ray that, she has to, that she's not allowed to have this match after already having to face her and tell her that she has to move back down to the bottom of the roster. The one and only Miss Akira here. Unlike any other superstar that we've ever seen, as bad as they come. And here she comes, as promised, without shutoff. Latoya Lauren. She came out with that, sweet, confident smile last time. And, she's trying it again, man. She wants to prove it to herself, Gorgon, that she can actually do this. That she can actually beat Akira Ray. They definitely pushed each other to their limit the last time they were in action. So let's see what happens this time. I'm not mad at it. I don't think anyone is. It was a tremendous matchup. On a night where the women's championship is going to be up for grabs also. Look at this. Oh my gosh! Akira didn't waste no time, man. Just completely took out Latoya Lauren. And Toya can't say she wasn't ready, man. She agreed to it. She agreed to the match. As look at this. Akira pulling on the arm there. And now, Toya with the Irish whip jumps up. Oh! And Akira Ray catching LaToya. Oh man, and look at the combinations by Akira. She came out here prepared. She is no joke, man. LaToya having to fight her way out. Former half of the tag team champions. Nice takedown. Same thing can be said for Akira. You know, maybe these two got more in common than Akira might be willing to admit. And it is clear to me that these fans are not on the side of LaToya. And look at this here. Ooh. Oh my gosh, do you hear those strikes? And then a backstabber. Akira feeling it here. Look at this. Ooh, my goodness. Looked like she went for a Houston hangover there. And got a bunch of nothing. Ooh, look at this. Toya showing some athleticism. That is her game. But Akira shuts her down. And now, Toya in the corner. Once again. Taking it to Akira here. Look at the drop kick. Oh my. But could that have been a bit of fatigue we saw there? Oh my, look at this though. You called in, check her out. There it is again. You know, she's staggering around, but so is Akira. You always gotta have your mind right because of stars in NXTV like Akira Ray. And look at this. Toya looking like she wants to wear down the lower back and spine of Akira Ray. And look at this now. Oh, went for that earlier. Came off the top rope. And that time connected to first pinning situation of the match. And Toya trying to use her leg strength to her advantage here. Very interesting technique right now. And she has worn down Akira Ray. That's pretty impressive, man. That is pretty impressive. And you can see at this point, you know, Toya has even hushed this crowd. And maybe she's starting to make some believers here. And she calls up Akira Ray. And a Superwoman punch. And then a knee slide again by Toya. Man, going for the submission game here, trying to wear down Akira. Sort of a different mindset. Oh, that was a nasty, nasty thud. And maybe Akira trying to get into the mind of Toya, but look at that. Oh, that's fan loving wrestling. And look at that. LaToya with a drop kick right back in this game. And a code breaker. Hooks the leg. Don't tell me this is real. Not twice. Oh. LaToya Lauren thought that was it. LaToya Lauren still in this match. Akira whipped into the ropes. You know, I'm surprised to not see that much offense here from Akira Ray. It's been mostly LaToya. But has LaToya worn herself thin? Oh! As she stands on the apron and gets knocked down by Akira. That's a good point. Look at this now. Akira runs out, goes back into the ring. Nobody more fierce than she. And look at this now. Right here on the guard railing. Oh! Perfectly legal. Foreign object, perfectly legal. And now Akira using her signature cutter on LaToya. But look, oh, powerbomb. LaToya just hit a powerbomb there on Akira. Oh my gosh. And you know, I think that LaToya just instinctually just dove. And what a complete miss. Went for it all. Went for a high risk. Talking her trash. Akira behind her. That's no good. Off the top. And it didn't work again. The aerial game not working for LaToya. Throwing her punches wildly. A brain buster catches Toya here this weekend. They're doing it again, Gorgon. Absolutely. What a rivalry we have here. Here on NXTV unfolding. Akira coming off the top. Oh. Toya got her scouted. Got her scouted. Akira sidesteps LaToya, putting the boots to her. Check it out. Curve stomp. Oh my gosh, and now the humiliation. As she drags LaToya. Don't tell me again. Once again, JJ. And it's like that one woke up LaToya. We got a fight between these girls. Sort of a, I don't know, a friendly rivalry. Oh, and another code breaker. As now LaToya mouthing off to one of the fans in the front row. And that code breaker did her no good, man, because Akira Ray is outside the ring. And now, looks like LaToya tried to measure Akira. You know, I keep on saying she's got to stop doing that. She's got to stop going for those high risks, especially considering this level of fatigue that she's showing here. You know, she's got to keep herself in the game. And man, Akira just now hit her spine on that guardrail super hard. This is our go-home show, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stay with this matchup. We will not go to a commercial break. That's right, you missed some of the action last time. Referee is up to an 8 count. You missed some of the action last time because of the commercial break. That's not going to happen here. We're going to get, I'm being told fully, LaToya versus Akira 2 right here. And they're giving us a doozy. I mean, we don't know where this thing is going to go. Who knew that LaToya had so much fight in her to be able to compete with somebody the likes of Akira? And both of these girls sluggish. And look at this, Toya once again, coming off the top rope, but that time completely connected on Akira Ray. Oh my gosh. Akira starting to move here. And LaToya, check it out. Going right after. Oh, look at that springboard. That girl's crazy, man. Akira just standing back and allowing this woman to defeat herself. But I mean, you know, I think that at this point, that LaToya is just punch drunk. Oh, and look at Akira. Just following up here. Throwing LaToya Lauren back into the ring. And look at this. Fireman carry. And again, LaToya with her code breaker. Wow. After all the bad decisions that she made in that matchup, can you believe? Wow. I haven't said nothing yet because I'm speechless. And they put on another clinic. Toya went up to Akira earlier tonight and said, I think that I can beat you again. And she came out here, no gear, not that that matters, but look at Akira and look at Toya. Wow. Unbelievable turn of events. You don't get lucky twice, dog.
LaToya Lauren continues her winning ways here on NXTV. Very shocking, defeating once again their Akira Ray. Of course, one thing that's not going to be shocking is the altercation that goes on coming up at NXTV presents Darkest Nightmare. Justin Jr. is going to be going one-on-one up against Tyrone Andre. We talked about it last week and we saw that Justin Jr. is the brand new member of Jet Team. And now, you know, it's finally settled. He feels like he has his backup, but Tyrone is still rolling solo. So that's what y'all think, huh? That's what y'all think? Everybody think that Tyrone Andre is just an angry motherfucker? Well, maybe I am. But maybe I got a reason to be. Because this stuff is still not the way it's supposed to be, man. You know, everybody want to come around here and play all the time. And I guess that I'm the only one that's really serious. All y'all want to do is sit there and make fun of people. Talk about, oh, look at him. This person cut a great promo. Or that person cut a great promo. Listen to what somebody is really saying out of their heart. Listen to somebody who actually really cares about the product. Y'all don't give a damn about that, though. But you know what? If y'all don't care, I don't care. All I want to do is mutilate everybody. No holds barred, that's right up my alley. Justin Jr., you a dead man. You know, Justin Jr. may just be in a situation that he cannot be protected from. Also, recently just now added to the card for NXTV's Darkest Nightmare, Cassie Cage is going to be going one-on-one up against Rouge Anjali. We know all about how this goes way back to episode 42 of NXTV, where Cassie Cage was mysteriously attacked, and come to find out months later that it turned out to be none other than Miss Rouge Anjali, who made a tremendous return and answered Shannon for the NXTV Women's Championship. But of course, she did not come out victorious. Shannon remains the NXTV Women's Champion, and she's going to be defending also tonight here up against Tasha Van Dana. But Cassie Cage still has her eyes on Rouge. Bruh, you broke your ass bone too? Shut up, Cassie. Dang. Boy, you can't catch a break, Jay. I mean, how I feel? How the hell you think it feels? I mean, you know, like, you know when you do it, like, do what? Don't get mad at me because your ass hurt. So, I mean, how I feel? I don't know what you're talking about. You know. You're so immature. I mean, like, what? Did they, like numb it around the asshole? I gotta go. Dang. Well, look, you might have got the best of her, Rouge, but you ain't gonna do all that to me. You know what I'm saying? You had my girl working real hard out there. And yeah, I admit, you know what I'm saying, you a bad chick. You must want the championship real bad to run up on somebody like that. And Shadow, you better not even trip. At Darkest Nightmare, after I beat your wife, all I want you to say is flawless victory. It all goes down at NXTV's Darkest Nightmare. It's our next event that's going to be streaming right here live on xTv-World. Back with more Darkest Nightmare updates a little bit later on in the program, and back with more NXTV after this.
We're Everclear, just your average band of losers and one-hit wonders. You know, when I was a kid, it was always assumed that drugs were cool. I'd do any drug on the table. It didn't matter what it was. Man, I was wrong. Never talk about the damage it's going to do to you physically and mentally. It takes your life away from you. I threw away 14 years of my life. Sad. I used to be a stupid rock and roll cliche. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody. Figure it out for yourself. I don't know what else to say.
America Online 4.0, the easiest just got easier.
It's easy to install and easy to get started.
It's fast.
Email, instant messages.
We've spent over $1 billion to create the world's largest high-speed network.
What will they think of next?
America Online, so easy to use, no wonder it's #1.
It's no secret that perspiration and stress can lead to breakouts.
Sorry.
But right now, that's the last thing on Sarah's mind. She uses triple action Stridex. Stridex fights zits 3 ways. Which means that Sarah can worry about more important things. Stridex. Deal with it.
The #1 movie in America.
Gentlemen, we have a winner.
Is also the #1 comedy.
That's no joke. These men are professionals.
Critics are calling She's All That hip, smart, and sexy.
You know what I'm talking about.
She's All That, rated PG-13. Now playing everywhere.
You know Microsoft, why not use your connections? The people who made your PC fast and reliable with Windows now do the same for your internet connections. Call now to try MSN Internet Access, free. It gives you Microsoft technology and speeds of up to 56K for fast, reliable connections to the things that interest you most. Like planning a trip, exploring MSN.com and the internet, and of course, keeping in touch. And MSN Internet Access is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power and Associates. Call now to try it free for a month, then do nothing to keep getting unlimited MSN Internet Access and email for just $19.95 a month. Click the MSN icon on your Windows 95 or 98 desktop or call for a free CD. With exceptional speed and reliability that take the guesswork out of Internet connections, there's only one question left to ponder.
I'm Kurt Loder with an MTV News Brief. The SoundScan certified first week sales of 173,000 copies backing her up. Foxy Brown will debut at #1 on Monday's new Billboard chart with her second album, China Doll. Up one notch at #2 will be teen popette Britney Spears' former chart topper, Baby One More Time, which the singer is out of the country promoting this week in London and Munich. Meanwhile, last week's #1 album, Made Man by Silk the Shocker, drops to #3 on Monday, although Silk himself may be too busy to notice. He just shot a movie with Ice-T called Corrupt, and he's due to star in an upcoming No Limit film called Hot Boys. That's the news for now. Stay tuned for more at 10 to the hour every hour here on MTV.
Going to Kansas City, here I come.
There's something about the blues that makes you feel alive.
I don't want much, I just want a little bit.
Time Live Music presents Living the Blues.
Rock me, baby, rock me all night long.
You'll hear B.B. King and Bobby Blue Bland.
I said I pity the fool.
You'll get 20 classic blues hits.
Well,
Blues that get deep inside you.
have you ever loved a woman?
Get blues classics on CD or cassette for just $12.99.
Something's got a hold on me here.
Dig the great Etta James.
You know the nighttime now
And Ray Charles.
is the right time to be with the
Order now with your credit card and get a free bonus album, Chicago Blues Giants.
You know you shook me, baby.
You'll hear the legendary Muddy Waters
You shook me all.
and Howlin' Wolf.
I am a little red rooster.
Then audition other Living the Blues albums. No minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
They call it Stormy Monday.
So call now and remember, use your credit card and get 2 albums for just $12.99.
To order Living the Blues, call 1-800-480-8844. That's 1-800-480-8844. Use your credit card and receive your free Blues Giants cassette or CD. Or send $12.99 plus $3.95 shipping and handling to Living the Blues, Department 5, Richmond, Virginia. Or call now 1-800-480-8844.
Welcome back, guys. NXTV action about to be underway. as we're about to see for the first time ever the Suicide Blondes. Oh, well, we have been waiting to see these two. Actually, some brand new signees here in Nxtv. Rebecca May and Stephanie Albright. And we understand that, you know, these two are just complete wrestling fans. They love their craft. And they're here to add on to our women's tag team division. Fun fact, actually, members of GPW are the Blondes. And man, they definitely know how to bring some excitement to the atmosphere here at the TBC. Of course, they're going to be going 2-on-2, I should say, up against Nicole Ling. And there you see Blissful Lexi. Here we go. Matchup officially underway. And look at that, a double miss. Got Blissful Lexi in there with Stephanie Albright. And let's see what these girls can do. Absolutely. Of course, you can't sleep on these local talents now, can you, JJ? Absolutely not, as man. Lexi may be blissful, but she is not here to play no games. And I mean, she's like right off the streets, dog. As rugged as they come in the main streets of the Tampa Bay area, we have Blissful Lexi. And look at this now. Stephanie with a nice elbow to follow up there, and tags in her partner Rebecca May. What's this? Double hip toss. Pretty old school there by these girls. Nice drop kick. Didn't get it all. I mean, these girls, the Suicide Blondes, seem to have the synchronicity down pat. As, you know, they've already been able to keep Blissful Lexi here on their side of the ring. Absolutely. And now look at this. Irish whip. Follows it up. Double high backdrop. And Stephanie Albright, man, tried to block that tag, but oh! Talk about suicidal hurricanrana. They're on Nicole Ling. And she misses the knees. That's Stephanie. Ling trying to get some offense. Stephanie saying, Tag made into Nicole. And what's she gonna do here? Oh man, there are the double knees. Gets this thing going. Nicole. Ooh. Once again in the corner. Getting torn up here by the Suicide Blondes. What you see here is they've taken advantage of Ling not being able to get on any offense. That's, oh! Talk about suicidal. We just now lost one of the Blondes momentarily. And Pee Wee saying, yo man, I'm the one that wears the stripes around here. Get on the apron. That's Lexi back in. Maybe she'll have a chance for this team. Punch to the midsection. Lexi now into the corner. There's the reversal. She fell for that trick once. And maybe some tag team work from the other side. Maybe. Look at this. And referee once again having to warn one of the blondes. Let's look at this. Could it be? Oh my. Beautiful maneuver. I don't know what Rebecca was thinking about right then. But oh man, she's right on time to get inside the ring. But blissful Lexi. Oh man, giving Stephanie a piece of her mind. And Stephanie turning her attention back to Nicole as she tried to make up for that move there. Rebecca May out of sight at the time, and the blondes are out of synchronicity at the moment. I think that Stephanie Albright has things under control right now, at least for the moment. As look at this, tries the Hurricanrana, hooks the leg, and Lang with a kick out. Rebecca back in this thing as she gets up on the apron. Oh! My goodness, what a move by Stephanie. And now in comes Rebecca, giving her partner a break. Lots of tags by these two. And you know, I'm thinking that Rebecca may be maybe the power of this tandem. Not quite sure. As Nicole Lang taking her time here, figuring out what she wants to do with Rebecca. Nice Hurricanrana. And this has turned out to be quite a matchup here. Yes, it has. Anything can happen on Nxtv. Let's look at this. Back into the corner of the blondes goes Nicole. And what's this? Oh! Beautiful belly-to-back suplex. In my opinion, she probably should have went for the pin after such a move. Oh, but look at this. What is that move? Oh, Nicole Lang found herself in a submission guillotine there. And now fights her way out of it with a Hurricanrana. Stephanie turns into a Hurricanrana of her own. Oh my gosh, and now, what's this? Oh! And into the pin. One. There's Lexi. She's too short though. And the blondes pick up the win. Oh, Lexi don't like it, but what a debut for the Suicide Blondes. Oh, here's a great look at some of the moves here. And look at the power there of Stephanie Albright. You know, the referee had to get on their case a couple times. But the blondes were all over this thing, man. I mean, they were flying all over this ring. And they put on quite the contest. There was a great guillotine choke there. Lane got out of it. But, man, the blondes pulled this thing off. Talk about fearless. Very impressive as they celebrate a great win for Rebecca May and Stephanie Albright. Welcome to Nxtv.
You got your big mean. You crazy. My team.
Oh, you're way too much, girl. You're way too much. But seriously, you know, I wanted you to come out and, you know, manage me tonight. I mean, you gotta be there. Raylan, you remember, you know, we gotta get going. Yeah, I'll be over there in a minute, Jay. He's gonna come over here. So, anyways, basically, you know, we can get up later tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know, Dawn definitely wants to have you over. Tell her I'll be there then.
Well, here we go. More NXTV action about to go down. And you already know that you're locked into the place that has some of the greatest car competition around the world. NXTV, as we get a good look at Wesley Andrews. Everybody excited about our huge double main event tonight. Shannon going one-on-one up against TVD Gorgon. And of course, Millennium to team up with Blade to go up against Duke Zynda and his tag team partner Azreal. It has definitely been hyped up for our go-home episode. But one thing I'm hyped up about, feast your eyes on Benjamin Esquire. Oh man, well, you know, comes out here with his chin up in the air, and I think he was here last week. Yes, he was. With a pretty impressive victory. I don't know who he beat or whatnot. That was Cole Quinn, JJ. This week he's got Andrews. He dresses quite spiffy, I must say. He's always this way, you know. That's sort of a arrogant type of air about him. That is confidence, JJ. Nothing but confidence. UK's finest, Benjamin Esquire. Well, I gotta admit, you know, he is pretty impressive. Or he was last week. Let's see what he does up against Andrews right now. He's got a focused look. I've talked to people around the horn, and people say that, you know, Wesley Andrews, you know, might be a future star here. As look at this, maybe trying to get into the mind of Esquire. And could he? Oh, look at this! Great reversal. He's such a great wrestler. Man, just manipulating that situation the way he wanted it. As now, look at this, pulls on the arm. As he's doing that just to show Andrews that he can. And now look at this. Knee right into the back. A submission specialist he is. Specialist, well, you know, Andrews must be one himself because he just not got out of that move. And maybe we're going to see a bit of a technical matchup. I would not count on it. Esquire will be done with Andrews in under 10 minutes. Look at that move, JJ. Oh man, Gorgon, you might be right. As Esquire arrogantly goes for a pin, you know, in this early going in the matchup. And now, oh, look at that. Benjamin Esquire. Check this out. Oh my God. Listen to these fans. They were booing him just 2 seconds ago. I cannot believe that. Esquire with a dive, and now back suplex too. Oh my gosh, and defeats Andrews just like that. Just like that, he wows the crowd. Oh, I love it. Well, I mean, this is how we started things out. You know, he made that flat top even flatter. And then they're not going to even show that dive over the top rope, even though that was the highlight of this matchup. No, this is the highlight, the belly-to-back suplex. Always throws his opponents in half. Esquire with yet another victory. I'm impressed, man. Very, very nice work. Making short work of Wesley Andrews. This guy Benjamin's got it. You haven't seen anything yet, JJ. Just wait and see.
Well, if you had any doubts about Benjamin Esquire, I guess he showed you right there that he has everything it takes and then some. Alright, here we go. The huge pay-per-view spectacular Darkest Nightmare, the one that everybody has been waiting for, and the full card is set. We heard earlier on that we're going to be seeing Tyrone the Shooter Andre going one-on-one up against Justin Jr. in a no-holds-barred match. We heard from Tyrone the Shooter Andre and, you know, the things that he had to say about Justin Jr. And we heard from Justin Jr. last week when he shocked the world by joining Jet Team. So, you know, what's going to happen when it's finally sanctioned, a no-holds-barred match between Tyrone and Justin? I'm tremendously looking forward to that matchup. Also, Duke Zynda defending his All-American Championship up against Blade Wyatt. We talked about this last week, and you know, it just continues to intensify, and especially right here tonight when things sort of come to a head, when we have Duke Zynda and Azreal actually team up to go up against this man, Blade Wyatt and Millenium. We saw last week that maybe Millenium and Blade Wyatt aren't on the same page, but tonight, for this case, will it be so, and will Blade Wyatt be able to do what Silas wants and take that All-American Championship away from Duke Zynda? We also saw it earlier on here tonight, Carolyn Amber trying to reconcile with Miss Wilcox. She didn't want to sign the contract, but Miss Wilcox is so unrelenting, and she still feels very angry and bitter towards Carolyn Amber. We have no idea, you know, what's going to happen in this situation, but the matchup is set. This is going to happen. Carolyn Amber versus Miss Wilcox. It's going to be somebody's Darkest Nightmare, but for whom? And speaking of Darkest Nightmare, I mean, we saw last week, we heard comments from Platinum and Diamond saying that they're afraid of heights, but the Nasty Girls aren't afraid of anything, and we haven't heard anything from the Glow Gang about this women's tag team ladder match situation. But I mean, maybe they could come out of this thing glowing.
I forgot my voice again. Y'all can talk all the trash y'all want to, and y'all can sleep on the Glow Gang, but the Glow Gang has been #1. Don't you know that I'm a former Proving Grounds Women's Champion? Does that mean anything around here, or do y'all just make ducks and make them not mean nothing? I tell y'all what, if y'all want to give somebody credit, y'all can give us credit, because we gonna go into that Women's Championship, and we ain't afraid of nothing, just like we always show. As far as I'm concerned, we should be the Women's Champion, because we already beat them. Yeah, what she said.
It's definitely going to be an interesting situation when those three teams go at it in a triple threat tag team ladder match with the title suspended. We've never seen anything like that here in NXTV, and it's going to happen. And how about this? Just now signed, Cassie Cage going one-on-one up against Rouge Anjali. Cassie looking to get her revenge. Man, Jackie Briggs was really hustling to try to keep up with Rouge Anjali, and she did a great job. It was an epic matchup in my opinion. However, she ended up sidelined. Could the same thing happen here to one of Earthrealm's leaders, Cassie Cage? We heard comments from Cassie Cage earlier on, and we know that Rouge Anjali is a woman of very few words, so I guess that we're just gonna have to find out what happens when these two get in the ring. And how about this? Talk about the proper title for the pay-per-view. Another official matchup that has just been signed. You saw it. Haven Cashmere was in the office last week of Victoria when Victoria asked for the favor. And so Haven followed up by asking Brian Black for a favor, and everything is in place. The contract is signed. Talk about a very scary situation. We understand that these two men that Love and Black, that Brian Black are going to be facing up against, are members of the Children of Jigsaw, but we don't really know too much more than that. We hope to find out what these men's names are and hopefully get some sort of background. But it all goes down at Darkest Nightmare. 6 huge, incredible matches that are going to take place. This is definitely a card I'm looking forward to. We hope that you're looking forward to it as well, and we hope to see you there. This HO contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXTV Women's Championship.
I didn't know that she still had a job here, man. Well, here we are. The first of our double main events, TVD, is set to meet up against Shannon. And, you know, for many, this could be a sort of dream match. Well, if you guys don't know, these two have met each other before. And it was an incredible matchup. It was unrecorded. And now, all this time down the line, they face off again, but this time, the Nxtv Women's Championship is up for grabs. I got goosebumps, Gorgon. Many people feel like it is Tasha's time. And however, Shannon has held the title for quite some time. Has been the champion ever since the 2K19 season began at Iron Sharpens Iron. And time for talking is over. Here she comes. Many people not a fan of Shannon. Very understandably. She has a very cocky attitude. But she backs it up. I don't think that's what it is, Gorgon. It does not matter. She is the Nxtv Women's Champion. And listen to this crowd. Oh man. It's very rare that we have a world title match right here on our weekly television show, but let's take it to Lacey.
7 feet tall. She is the beautiful Tasha Bandana. And her opponent. She wants to be recognized as the queen of all troppers. Here is the Nxtv Women's Champion, Shannon.
What is going through the mind of the champion? That's all I want to know. Both of these two women in incredible shape. It is not very often that Shannon finds herself looking up to her opponent. And things have come back around full circle.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby baby back, I got my baby back.
You use Desitin, right?
I love it.
Well, the hospital gave me this.
Desitin Creamy. Haven't tried that before.
Silky, isn't it?
Wipes off gently, too. And it's still from Desitin.
Desitin or Desitin Creamy. Nothing treats your baby better.
He's a dead man. They thought they killed him. And got away with his money.
130,000. Bravo.
But no matter what they do,
They weren't wearing their seatbelts.
he keeps coming back.
Man, that's just mean. You tell him that Porter is back. And he wants his money.
Mel Gibson, Payback.
This time he stays dead. Wrong answer.
Rated R. Starts tomorrow in theaters everywhere.
Are you ready for now? 17 of today's hottest superstars in one all-new Power Pack collection. Move into a new dimension with the year's biggest songs. Now you can have all your favorite hits right here, right now. You get chart toppers from Lenny Kravitz, Fastball, Radiohead, All Saints, and Marcy Playground. Now delivers nothing but the biggest hits you crave. But to get them, you must call the number on your screen. There's never been a music collection like this before, until now, on CD or cassette. Now that's what I call music. To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order for the amount shown plus shipping and handling. Rush delivery available. Call now.
Want more from your exercise routine? Then turn up the volume with the Grind Workout Dance Club Aerobics. Grind host Eric Neese and aerobics trainer Akiba Tripp take you inside one of New York's best nightclubs for a high-energy, calorie-burning good time. Burn fat and tone muscle with the hottest dance routines set to a non-stop beat mixed live by DJ Romaine. Plus, there's a bonus training section for those hard-to-trim hip and thighs. Add some new attitude to your fitness routine. Pick up the Grind Workout Dance Club Aerobics. In stores now.
Here we go, Shannon. Oh, look at this already, JJ. Exactly. Exactly. Going for a little cheap tactics. And there you see Tony outside. Look at this. Tasha having no problem waiting on Shannon's foolish games. Well, there you see Pee Wee holding her back, and look at this, Tasha letting him know what she thinks about it. I don't know if that counts as the first $2 or what, but now look at this. We get this matchup underway finally as Shannon, oh man, a neck breaker. Women's championship up for grabs. Oh my, look at this, Shannon going low there on Pee Wee. And look at this. You can see, oh man, that really quickly got reversed on Shannon. And that referee attack counts. I'll have you know. Oh man, look at this. Huge slam by Tasha. Shannon inserting 3 weapons, and we already seen Tony get involved in this. Shannon Tasha having to watch her back, but shout out Shannon, you have to think that she's trying to prepare here for anything that Tony might try to do. And look at this, trying to come behind the referee again. I'm telling you, she's wasting time doing that. She might as well just go ahead and fight Tasha straight up, and that's what she's doing. A very frustrated Shannon doing a number, and look at this. Look at the bruised face of Tasha Van Dana. All those strikes by Shannon. You have to wonder if that's doing nothing but angering the much larger opponent. Oh man, and look at this. Shannon, very proud of herself here. Taunting even the referee at the moment. And now look at this, here comes Tasha. What she does not want to do is allow this girl to, you know, get some kind of momentum going. As now Shannon with a kick to the midsection. A hush has come over the TBC as Tasha Van Dana has found herself down. Shannon hooks the leg, a 2 count. And that's all she got. Could it be done, or is this the last night of Shannon's title reign? Look at this. Oh! Something told me that was not a good idea. And now look at this. Shannon finding herself in a jacked up position, thrown all the way to the other corner, and then tries for her knife edge chop, but it didn't seem to phase Tasha one bit. And look at the reach that Tasha has. She almost had Shannon within her grasp. Shannon continuing the strike game. Ooh. That powerhouse, Tasha Van Dana. Throwing all her power into everything that she does. And now look at this. It's legal. Right over the top rope. It might not be formal wrestling, but it's very legal. And now, Shannon with the elbows into the jaw there of TVD. And what's this? Shannon now, once again, able to hit her finish on Tasha Van Dana. And look at this, Tony buying her time. Shannon frustrated with Pee Wee. Look at this, goes for the pin. Maybe it was too much time passed. And it was. And look at this, Tony, even though Tasha was able to kick up out of there, he's doggone pulled the referee outside the ring. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. She just turned Shannon inside out. And look at this. Oh, what power as Shannon now. Oh, man, great wrestling skills being shown. And look at this, the knees to Tasha Van Dana. As look at this, once again, calling up Tasha, and for the third time, she's looking for trophy selection. Could the third time be a charm? She hooks the leg, 1, 2, and she's done it. Wow. Oh, man, with that move, she better thank God for that. And the third time was a charm, Gorgon. That was an incredible matchup. Talk about having to climb Everest. Shannon has overcame all the odds, and she is still the Nxtv Women's Champion. As there you see her frustration with Pee Wee. But she remained consistent. And there you saw Tony, he didn't know what to do. So he ends up, pulling the ref outside the ring. And Shannon just kept on trying and kept on trying. Neither one of these two are saints. As there you see a very frustrated Tony. But Shannon is still the Nxtv Women's Champion. You don't have to like her, but you have to respect what she's done in that ring. Our main event is next.
Hey, Kara. Look, I know you're about to leave and everything, but I just wanted you to know that, I want to thank you for giving me that match earlier. You're really good.
Oh my God! What a shot to the face of LaToya Lauren! I don't think this is a good time, like LaToya just said. Akira has gone mad here. My goodness, man. Akira Ray has just done a number on LaToya. Oh my God. Someone help LaToya. Here we are. It's our main event. What a shocking night. As everything goes pitch black, is one of these megastars It's Millennium. Millennium here tonight, teaming up against Blade Wyatt for the first time ever. As they're doing the favor for Silas Zynda. Very interesting situation we have here. We saw Millennium last week trying to get into the ear of Jay Morgan and caused him to think things were happening between Raylan and Duke. You know, I wish that people would just leave that lovely couple alone, man. I mean, they've been through enough. And I really don't understand Millennium's purpose in all of this. I guess he's just Silas's henchman and nothing more. It's a very evil look in that man's eyes, if I have ever seen one. Oh man, you ain't seen evil until you've seen this. Talk about a presence. Blade Wyatt. And he made himself known back at Hell in Vegas. And he has been waiting a long time to get his hands on Duke Zynda. I mean, you know, I'm a fairly big guy, Gorgon. But, I mean, if I had to look across at somebody like that, I would be terrified. Nearly 7 feet of complete monstrosity. And look at him, he's ready, man. He's ready to hurt somebody. I mean, I can't get over the fact that, you know, he actually broke into Duke Zynda's house and, you know, actually struck Don Carr by accident. This guy puts everybody in danger that's in his circumference. My goodness. Must everyone turn the lights off? With all this jigsaw stuff going on, I don't mind. I mean, I don't blame you for being paranoid. And you know, everybody's been around here getting back up, getting somebody on their side. You know, Justin has joined Jet Team, and Duke Zynda has got this man. Well, he goes by the name of Azreal. He's Duke Zynda's best friend. They pretty much grew up together. And, you know, before all of this hell broke loose, JJ, Azreal was sort of semi-retired. Of course, he runs his own businesses. My goodness, this, you know, things are about to really boil over, man, here on Nxtv. I'm telling you, with all these egos, with all these personalities, I mean, imagine Blade and this guy, you know, locking up. Look at his arms, look at his scars. And those are some deep scars too, man. As we await the champ, the money man, Duke Zynda. And through the darkness, look at what's shining. one of the centerpieces of this entire thing, that All-American Championship. The money man, Duke Zynda, making him wait for it. And there it is. You know, every time I watch Duke Zynda walk into an arena, I always just look back on this young man's career, and you know, his NXTV career alone, or I should say his xTv career, because he started out in the Proving Grounds. Many people forget that. Many people think that Duke Zynda was just handed over opportunity. But he has been grinding for so long to make it to the big stage and to make it to main event status as he is right here. Very poised, not worried about anything. You gotta admire a guy like this. You know, they say a whole lot of things about him, but call it what you want. Just call him All-American Champion. And look at that monstrosity. Azreal just all in front of the cameraman, and I dare the cameraman to tell him to move. Okay, so here we go.
Go ahead, do it. Come on, give in. Indulge yourself with Caress. Rich lather, feminine fragrance, special moisturizers. Caress pampers your senses as it softens your skin. Before you dress, caress. And now pamper yourself from head to toe with our free Caress Weekend Indulgence Kit. See Sunday Papers for details.
The Aussie philosophy. I believe my hair should be in a clean and natural state.
And I love Aussie's natural stuff.
Like mango.
And kangaroo paw flower.
And I believe Aussie's why my hair's so full of life.
And shine.
That's my philosophy. Aussie.
Match underway. And look at this. Early going, and you see Big Azreal just shoving Millenium off of him. Millenium has size, but he's more of a fast-paced style wrestler. And look at this. I mean, he can't do nothing with that big man. And you're seeing real early why Duke Zynda's got him. Millenium trying to use his kicks. Check this out. Sort of a hell train, shades of the Godfather. And he better get his act together, man. This is no joke. And now look at this. Over in the corner. Talking about, we're dealing with some big man here, Gorgon. Absolutely. This is our main event this week. A matchup that many have been looking forward to. And look at this. Azreal has tagged in Duke Zynda. And Duke Zynda picking up where here Millenium left off. Punches to the face and stomps. Millenium has made Duke Zynda's life a living hell, as we've, gotten word that it was Millenium who, set up the whole situation and got that footage of Blade attacking Duke Zynda in his own place, and that Silas, Silas gave him the key. This is just going way beyond personal, way too far, as Millenium has now taking control of the matchup and wisely makes the tag to Blade here. And check this out, off the top. Man, what a double team move there. Oh. And Blade Wyatt, I have seen him in action. He moves very well for a man his size. And now, oh my goodness. Beautiful way to follow that up by the Money Man. I mean, just absolutely spikes the neck. These two men will face off next week at our pay-per-view Darkest Nightmare. Let's look at this now. Blade Wyatt gets out of Duke's hold, but they've got a history. You know, just check the xTv East Coast Twitter timeline, and you'll see all about these guys' hate for each other. Let's look at this now. Azreal gets tagged in. Blade tried to rush at the big guy, and look at this. Two big old juggernauts. Oh my gosh, and this guy Azreal, nobody can do anything with him, not even Blade Wyatt. We have these two mammoths just striking each other here in our main event. Two big old walls, man. I love it. You don't see stuff like this here on Nxtv very often. As now look at this. Blade has got Azreal in the yoke. And man, just lets him down there. And now looks like he has something else in mind. Look at this. A claw. He has a claw in the face of Duke Zynda's friend. Oh my God. Just pure monstrosity. Reminds me of some good old classic, old school WWF. That's right, I put the F in it. Oh my, and look at this. And here comes Millenium. I don't know what the heck he was jumping at. Meanwhile, Blade on the other side. And look, Blade just now hit Millenium. And looks like these guys are trying to jump out there. We got the two big powerhouses of the teams outside. And now look at Millenium. Oh, man. Slamming Azreal into the face. And now a huge spear. And now here comes the Money Man. And Blade has turned his attention towards Duke Zynda. As, oh! Duke was too swift for Blade. And Blade is doing what Silas ordered him to carry out. As now the action back into the ring. And look at these guys. Just absolutely going at it here. Two big old trucks. Big neck breaker by Blade. Oh man, look at this. Looks like a, oh! Jumping tombstone pile driver. That's not gonna do it though. There's a rope break and here comes Millenium with the neck breaker. And you have to admit that Blade Wyatt and Millenium have worked very well together. And look at this. There you see Blade just instinctually. Oh my goodness. Goes out after Duke Zynda. Look at this. Has turned his attention once again towards the Money Man. You gotta wonder, Gorgon, you know, what is Blade's obsession with Duke Zynda? There is something that he is not letting go. Duke Zynda trying to stick to the rules, and look at that. Now, I don't think that the referee's going to say anything about that because, I mean, Duke wasn't the legal man. Even though it is a very illegal move, as illegal as they come. And now look at this. Blade turns over Azreal in a scorpion deathlock. My gosh. What a match we are seeing here. And now, Azreal with Duke up on the shoulder. Oh! My gosh! That didn't go exactly the way Millenium wanted. He hit the referee. And now over the top rope. And wait a minute, look at this. There's Silas. Silas is up on the ramp. What's his deal? Looks like he just now gave Blade Wyatt a signature. Oh my goodness, and Blade is swinging at Duke with that bat. He's gonna get himself disqualified here. He missed the first 2 times. And now look at this. We have Azreal, who is chasing after Blade. And Azreal was gonna use the bat. And now look at this. Here comes Duke Zynda. Oh, Duke tried to hit Blade. Oh man, with a super kick. And look at this. Referee's back turned. And I think, oh my goodness. Oh! Blade just now caught Duke Zynda. Is that going to be enough? 2? Only a 2 count. These guys are trying to dismantle Duke Zynda as Blade has just now made the tag to Millenium here. And Millenium now, oh my, tries to go with Duke Zynda. Duke Zynda's so skilled. Almost like a ninja out there, having to watch, you know, all around him, head on a swivel. Oh! And Millenium now with that ball batted. Oh my goodness, look at this. And oh! And the referee's not doing anything about it. This referee is not throwing out the matchup. He is letting this go on. Oh my goodness. And Millenium hooks the leg and he didn't pull him away. And now look at this. Becoming even more frustrated. Oh my, come on. Millenium just absolutely cheating here, and Duke Zynda instinctually continues to kick out. And what's Millenium doing here now? Rolls outside the ring, and there's Blade. Blade trying to hit Duke. Oh my goodness, with a doggone sledgehammer. They're trying to injure this man. Oh my God! And Millenium just now kicked. Millenium just now kicked Blade Wyatt. And look at the fight. And Duke Zynda, he remains in this thing. Pee-wee hasn't done a damn thing about it, and I think that's who Silas was signaling to. They're trying to make sure that Duke Zynda does not go into next week in one piece. As right now he is a bloody mess, fighting from underneath, which is what he's used to doing against all odds. And Millenium taunting at Duke Zynda. Duke Zynda giving him a reason to taunt. And now Millenium charging up. Oh! Tilt-a-whirl into the side slam. And here comes Blade. Millenium and Blade absolutely not on the same page. I cannot believe this from the referee just allowing this to go on. Well, I mean, what is he going to do? It's the boss, Silas. Oh my gosh! As Duke Zynda gets the knees up, and now it's Millenium with a very limp, oh my gosh, Duke Zynda. Just placed right in the middle of the ring here. And what's Millenium gonna do? He's trying to get this moonsault off. Trying to be too fancy, and that's gonna cause him to lose this matchup if he is not careful. These guys have pulled out everything that they possibly could, and look at this once again. And the referee just treating it like it's all legal. I cannot believe the way that Duke Zynda has stuck in this entire situation. Millenium completely beat as he brings in yet another weapon. Duke Zynda not allowed it, and now look at this. The tables have turned. The tables have turned as Blade tries to stick it to Duke Zynda here, and look at this, the double team once again. I think that at this point it's been a mistake for Azreal to try to remain, fair in this case. Absolutely. Let's look at this now, and now it's Azreal. Now Azreal has the steel chair. The referee will not throw out the match. And look at Millenium. Can you explain to me what in the world is going on right now, JJ? I cannot, man. All hell is broken loose. Silas is just standing back and watching on as this mugging takes place. All four men, ladies and gentlemen, are inside the ring. And look at this, Duke Zynda. Oh man, he's reversed that on Millenium. Oh! And Millenium now pulling Duke Zynda into the center of the ring after the low blow here. I don't even know, who's legal at this point. I believe that the legal men are Duke Zynda and Millenium. Oh my gosh, come on! And look at this again. Zynda wills himself back up just to get knocked down by Millenium. He is just a big mess. And the referee calls for a rope break again. And this matchup continues. Oh my, look at this there. Zynda talking his trash. He's still in this matchup. Oh man, and look at it. Look at it. Blade still hasn't figured out how to work that steel chair ever since he got it in his hands, but now it meets the cranium of Duke Zynda, a frustrated Blade Wyatt. Now getting him some. This crowd is raucous for this main event. It has been an all-out bloody war. 1, 2, and look at that. Azreal tried to save him, but Duke couldn't stay in there. This has just been a complete mess, a complete massacre. Unbelievable. Just absolute violence. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. I mean, basically the referee had no say in this matchup, so all hell just broke loose and he didn't really, have any say so, no kind of authority, but just to count to 3. Clearly these two were not on the same page, but they did what Silas hired them to do as they shake hands, and look at Silas. This has been our show. We hope you tune in to Darkest Nightmare. Absolutely disgusting, man. I am purely disgusted.